Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels we had on recently. He did a couple of shows. He does concerts when he's not acting. He did a couple shows in Southern Maine. Had him on, and he was such a nice guy.
And he is, of course, famous from movies like Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber, and also played Joshua Chamberlain in Gettysburg.
Right, exactly. That's his main connection. And he was in The Newsroom, which is one of my favorite HBO productions in recent memory. Bob Ryan.
Bob Ryan from the Boston Globe is a regular with us. We have him on about every 3 or 4 weeks. The quintessential American sports writer. Loves coming on the show for some reason. I don't know why, but we're very grateful because he's great.
Now, he strikes me as somebody who would be angry in typical day-to-day conversations. Is he, or is he?
He's not angry. Bob Ryan is passionate, and this is a guy, and I'm not giving anything away. Bob Ryan is closing in on 70.
Is he really?
Yeah, and there is nobody out there who enjoys sports more than Bob Ryan. He's never lost that passion and that excitement for the game, and he just loves talking about it so much that he's willing to come on with some schmo here in Bangor, Maine on a regular basis.
Hardly,
we're grateful for
hardly a schmo, sir. You had Coolio on your show.
That, you know, of all the highlights of our show, and we get such a weird, eclectic mix of people, but we did a media rap battle.
Thanks for the invite, by the way.
This past summer. Well, I've seen you dance. But next year you're invited. We did a media rap battle, and we said, wouldn't it be great if we could get a real rapper to judge this? And we reached out to Vanilla Ice first because he'd been on the show before with us.
I thought you wanted a real rapper.
Well, yeah. But he'd been on with us, but we couldn't get Ice. So we reached out to Coolio, didn't hear anything for a while, and then out of the blue, heard from Coolio's people, and they said, yeah, he wants to do this. And we said, do you know what it is? We explained it again. It's a bunch of media people in Bangor, Maine rapping. He came on and was absolutely fantastic. The final was Alan Adams of the Maine Edge and Brian Sullivan from ABC 7,
sure.
Fox 22. He said that Brian did not have it, which I think even Brian knew, but went on to say that Alan was in the pocket.
Yeah.
He was in the pocket, had it, and wanted to actually hear a little more of it. So,
really?
Yeah, that was it was cool for us. It was the highlight of Alan's life.
I can imagine it would be the highlight of my life, too.
If Coolio says you're in the pocket, you're in the pocket.
Yeah,
in the pocket.
Don't get out of that pocket.
No.
You had Stephen King.
Stephen King, but I did not talk to him. I was taught up, because I teach school during the day, and so I had to call to the next best thing, and that was you.
Yeah, yeah. He rolled his eyes when he saw me.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's seen the show.
Wow. Well, that's good. You know he's watched.
No, he's a very nice guy, though. KC of KC and the Sunshine Band.
We had KC of KC. Why? I don't, because we could. KC was on fairly recently with us, and he was great. He was a very good guy, too. Although, interesting side note there, once in a while this will happen. KC's people said he will talk to you about anything except people he's worked with.
Really?
And especially former bandmates.
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of, yeah.
Not so sunshiny now.
I know. Well, I guess there were some issues, but he was great with us.
And Timothy Simons from Veep, a
Yes.
Maine native out of Manchester.
Tim
right?
Simons, who is a graduate of the University of Maine and now on the blockbuster HBO series Veep, has been on with us a couple of times before. He's great. Doris Kearns Goodwin, one of our favorites, who's been on 2 times, and we're working on getting her again very soon.
Why can't we get these guests?
Well,
No offense.
no.
Rich.
You're great. We love having you on the show, but why can't we get these guests?
If I were you, I would talk to Andy. There's a long list that would come before me, but I'm happy to be here. Part of it is it's radio.
I was trying to figure out who you were insulting there. Me
No,
or you
no,
or
me,
Joe or
me.
the band? I wasn't really sure what that was.
It's radio, which makes it easier because they just have to pick up the phone. Here, they've got to come, and this may be part of it, they actually have to meet you.
Yeah, no, people don't like that. The creepiness just oozes off me.